It's homecoming weekend as the Sooners are back home for the first time in 4 weeks. College Football Saturday, all presented by Kia Sarah. And tonight, the 11th ranked Missouri Tigers take on number 5 Oklahoma in a huge Big 12 showdown.
It's Jeremy Maclin, number 1 in the nation in all-purpose yards. He's been better on punt returns, average-wise, than kick returns.
Yeah, but he's a guy that they get the ball in his hands. They feel like he can make a huge play anytime. He's got that special kind of capability.
Man, the senior from South Lake, Texas, the home of Chase Daniel. Well, he's in the maroon. Hartley, he'll kick it away, and the Big 12 South, the North, underway in Norman. And downwind. We saw Hartley hit, what, 65, 70 yards in warm-up for a field goal.
No doubt. Better, Joe.
Empty backfield to start. Little bubble screen. And taking it is the tight end. Man, it's Martin Rucker.
Backfield.
Tony Temple did not make the trip. An ankle injury. Going out to the running back. It's complete for a first down. That's Jimmy Jackson who gets the start. Instead of
we have to help win some field position.
It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. Daniel in trouble, and good footwork again. He's got some room to roam. Gets a block downfield. Doesn't use it to the inside, though. Goes out of bounds. It's stopping the opposition, so something's got to give. They're 25% defensively. They pick up the blitz over the middle, the completion, and it's William Franklin, and they say no. Here's a trap. He did not get it. Lost the ball. Bradford out of the gun. And right away, it's Iglesias for a good gain, making a miss. And he loses the football. Missouri's got it. Darnell Terrell falls on the football after the hit.
Well, in close and big games, what you have to do, you've got to make sure you have ball security, and the ball's going to come out.
Probably not the blocking assignments. They should have blitzed from the safety. They'll back off now. Blitz is off the edge from the corner, and it's complete. Same man, but he's short. Down to the 29.
What you like to do in this situation is put the ball in number 10's hands and let him get the yardage.
It'll be 4th and a yard. Plenty of room to run up the middle if he wants to go that way. Instead, downfield, it's complete. He's got the first down to William Franklin. They keep Earl Goldsmith in the backfield. Now Daniel on first down. Fires to the tight end. It's complete to Kaufman. Why, it's a bullet.
Here, 3rd to Big 12 this season. Getting production out of their red zone.
Jackson on reverse. There's Maclin. He's in. Touchdown, Missouri. You could see it coming on the reverse. So the Tigers capitalize on the takeaway.
You take a look at Jeremy Maclin. He comes around on the end, and this is not something that's atypical this off.
Junior from Overland Park, Missouri. On its way. And Missouri comes through with a short field. Missouri backs off. No, they don't. They bring the extra rusher. It's Brock Christopher. Bradford over the middle. It's Malcolm Kelly. And he's got a door. Missouri finally put together a game defensively. It was against Nebraska, so take that into consideration. It's Patrick, and he's got the first down on a spin. Outside his left tackle to the 30.
We talked about his own before there, and we can maintain that for the rest of the year. He'll be happy with his production.
It's Kelly on the slant. Got away from the corner on that side. And against Colorado, who was shut out that day. Did not have a catch. Only one this season. Bradford with heat coming. Behind Kelly, he's still got it. And he's got it right at the first down marker. It should. Oklahoma trying to tie things up on what would be a 65-yard drive. Over the middle, touchdown. Joaquin Iglesias. Point after Garrett Hartley. With 3:33 to play in the. And now it's going to be 3rd and about 15. Pocket holds up better for Chase Daniel. And it's going to be picked off. DJ Wolf has it in the 30. Off to the left side. Will they get him? Spun around and put down. And that's by Derek Washington, the running back. DJ Wolf. Couple of picks in the Colorado game and gets one early tonight.
Now DJ Wolf moved from the cornerback.
It's Chris Brown in the backfield. Tight end is Gresham moving. And now a little gadget play on the toss to Iglesias. From DeMarco Murray. And he's put down just inside the 10 after a gain of 6, almost 7. Side Joe John Finley. He bunched 3, and now Finley the motion man. Bradford out of the gun on 3rd and 3. The delay over to the left side. Room on the outside, but an open field tackle and a beauty by Pig Brown.
Yeah, Pig Brown, the strong safety, coming up making a nice
He's got a 53-yarder. This is going to be a chip shot. A 28-yard attempt on its way. And It down the middle. So points off a turnover. 53 from Mizzou. I think Missouri would take that over the course of the game. 4 times 75. Not a bad job defensively. Macklin is going to bring it back from a yard in. Now a little crease over to the right side. Outside he goes past the 25 to the 30. Good yardage from Macklin. And the final play of the first quarter, a big return for one of the leaders in the nation in punt returns, but not kick returns. Only a 22-yard.
That one might do it.
Well, down by 3. Daniel in trouble and on his way down. The sack coming from the opposite side, Gerald McCoy.
Those guys is a problem tonight.
Yeah, that's Speaker and Llewellyn have given up a couple of sacks early. So it's going to be 3rd and long. Daniel in trouble again. And just wants to throw the ball away and throws it over the head of Kaufman. Wise decision this next year, but already a 4.0. So from the 14, Bradford, a little waggle action. He can run. Instead, he's got a wide open Joaquin Iglesias. Got behind. Tight end on the right side going down the middle of the field. And instead, it's Manuel Johnson's first catch of the game. Talk about the big day against Texas. They're 3 of 4 on the 3rd down tries. This is going to be a 3rd and 5. Too much time for Bradford. Wide open. Touchdown Oklahoma. Tight end Jermaine Gresham. For the Sooners. Started with a 30-yard pass as Hartley pops it through the uprights. And 4. They had the loss on 1st down with Goldsmith, the running back, losing 5. And they get a little more than 4, almost 5 on this snap. Daniel underneath, and he's got the 1st down. It's Tommy Saunders' first catch of the game. He's got it across the 35, a little extra effort out to the 37. He had that pick, and the pick turned into points for Oklahoma. Daniel out of the gun. Man, what a pass. A little bit behind his man, and it had to be that way to William Franklin. Empty backfield for Daniel. He can run for it potentially. And the speed on the outside caught up with him. Redshirt freshman changing things up. And on the pass play, he's got Iglesias. First down Oklahoma across the 20 out to the 22. They're throwing it was no interceptions and no letdown for the Sooners. The following week, Brown on the perimeter. And he's got right at the marker. Let's see where they spot it. Right at the 1st down marker across the 30. There's Kentucky blue in the background. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Bradford out of the gun. He comes. He's got Kelly. And Kelly, against that cover two, they're eating it alive for another 1st down.
Here only 24 yards rushing for Oklahoma to 179 yards passing.
Usually a much more balanced group. 2nd and 9, and Heat and Bradford's down. First sack of the game. And the Tigers, Lorenzo 19. Need to take it inside the Mizzou 41. Bunch formation. Low side of the screen, the wide side of the field. Shallow cross is available. They'll go out to the tight end. And Grisham will be run out of bounds.
Those guys from secondary players to linebackers, they want to put speed on the field.
They give it to Macklin. And Macklin's got a lane pass at 20, and he's got a 1st down, one of the few on a 3rd down try for the Tigers, stopping to keep the drive alive. Can they even get a field goal before halftime if they convert? Good pocket protection and a long throw for a 1st down. That'll stop the clock on the completion going out to Alexander, Denario Alexander, the sophomore from Marlin, Texas. They're winding it in a hurry inside of 20. Daniel, it's a straight 4-man rush. Time, man over the middle, it's complete. Inside the 25, Macklin. And a 1st down with a timeout on the board and 12 seconds left. They start the clock. His final try to the far side, another completion. And the man's not knocked out. Franklin inside the 5. Put out of bounds, almost to the goal line, but he's short by a couple, and only 7. Wolford, 7 of 11. You saw the numbers on its way, and he's got it. So points on a long drive with limited time on the board for the Missouri Tigers.
Kind of atypical for this offense.
A rare 2nd and short for the Tigers. Jimmy Jackson, room up the middle, and breaks a tackle for good yardage, and maybe their best run of the night to the 49. Trying to get the Tigers even. Opening 2.5 of the 3rd. Pick up the blitz off the edge. Available on the opposite side. It's complete. And once again in the direction of Franklin. Have a long call here. They're going to have Macklin in the backfield, and he wants to throw. He's got Rucker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reggie Smith, who read it perfectly. Blockers coming the other way for Smith on the gadget play, and pulled down from behind. So the turnover, Saunders on the tackle, and a good short field now for Oklahoma.
And good job of falling back in front of the tight end.
Let's see if they now try to get DeMarco Murray in the ground game going. No, Bradford wheeling away from the heat, and a nice move by Bradford to run out of bounds at about the 50 near the like the first one. So it's going to be 2nd and 3 after the scramble by Bradford. And he's got a first down with Iglesias and a cushion on the corner as he's run out of bounds. One. Play fake for DeMarco Murray, and again the Tigers flush him out. He'll scramble well and take a shot at the end of the play. And it was the backer. They need a little more than 3 for the first down inside the Missouri 33. And Chris Brown makes a miss. He's got the first down to the Mizzou 29. 2nd and 10. Fake the reverse. Ton of time for Bradford. He'll go with Murray after the fake and the reverse. And it pays off. Murray making a miss. Breaks tackles. And he's inside the 5, 1st and goal.
And I talked at the top of the show about tackling.
And goal. 9:34 left in the 3rd. Chris Brown short side. He's in. Touchdown Oklahoma.
Well, point of
opportunity. Hartley for the point after. And off the upright as he hooked it. Huge gap. And Daniel will take the opportunity over to the left side and barely gets it. And where's the spot? It's got to go across the 42 and it did.
Different things here for this line to pick up.
And Goldsmith in the backfield to chip away. Now he's out in the flat. Daniel with time had Rucker the opposite way. Now he's got to run for it. Should be able to get there. Past the 50 and he's got it. Took a shot along the way. But he does get the 2nd and 7 for the Tigers at the Sooners 44. Daniel. Option showed it. Now goes to Kaufman. And Kaufman's available as tight end. Perfect pass over the strong side backer Baker. Kaufman, something we didn't see in the first half. An adjustment. Daniel, tough throw all the way to the far side, making a miss. It's Macklin. And he's short of the first down by a little more than a yard and a half, too.
See what he does with his feet, though, as he catches the football.
Daniel on the audible. Calls the play. Blitz coming opposite side. Kaufman makes a good grab. He was thrown behind him a bit. He's got it close to 1st and goal territory. He's inches outside of the 10. 45. He led the Big 12 tight ends in catches last year with 58. Give it on the reverse. There's a wall. Left side. Macklin's in. Touchdown Missouri. They are back in the game. The reverse works with Jeremy Macklin.
Now, we saw this earlier in the football game. Same time, same play, same execution.
Wolford splits him. And now all of a sudden, Wilbeck for Liberty, Missouri. And at the 2, it'll be Joaquin Iglesias, their wide receiver. A lane to the right. And a big lane for Iglesias, tripped up from behind and going across the 40. Lost the football at the end of the play. Missouri covered it. Will they say he's down or not?
They didn't call it down. The ball came down.
And it looked like Franklin, the wide receiver, came up with the football. The bottom of the pile for Missouri. It is Franklin.
Just see the contact here where the football comes out. He's trying to cut it back against the grain, and the ball pops out just as he's going down to the ground. I think there's going to be
there with Franklin and Alexander. Out of the gun. Daniel hits the tight end Rucker, breaks the tackle for the first down, and Reggie Smith thought he had him wrapped up. Bring a 4th man in to rush. Now Daniel sees the lane over to the left side and rolling for about 5 down to the 29. It'll be 2nd and 5. Fake it on the reverse. Fire it underneath. And it's the tight end again. Daniel with a bullet.
Moment changing things back up against Missouri.
Daniel looking back over to the sideline. Out of the gun. There's the little bubble screen. It's complete. Down to the 5 inside the 4. 1st and goal. So Missouri went to Tommy Saunders to talk to Martin Rucker. Talk about a leader on the field, like a coach. Running in the option. Jackson finds a little crease. Bolts, he's in. Touchdown, Missouri. A lot of time left, but Mizzou a point away from taking the Caruthersville. Huge extra point now on the high snap. It's up, and Mizzou, by virtue of a mistake, and still Oklahoma only 35 yards on 19 carries. It'll be Alan Patrick. Man, Alan Patrick taking tacklers with him for a good ride. He's short of the first down by about a yard, by one. Third and a little less than two. Bradford, quick when Iglesias has it. He's got a first down to the 45. Give him the 46.
Oh, and Sam Brown
got it at the 47. Short field, basically, after the good return by Murray. Big hole, Alan Patrick. Slowed up, but not put down. And he's close to another first down. He's got it inside the Missouri 43. Includes his tight end, Jermaine Grisham. Fire it for Manuel Johnson, getting blocks downfield and right at the marker. He lunges, and I give the Sooners a lead. Good pocket protection. Pretty lane to throw. Overthrows it and almost caught for a touchdown by Johnson. Should have been picked off by Pig Brown.
Yeah,
Free safety Moore backs off though. And they will bring it. Pressure comes wide open out of the wing. It's complete. Chris Brown, the running back. And he's got a first down outside of the 18. Mark it back outside of the 23, close to the 24. And out of the edge, good run, Chris Brown, and barely bumped out at the 11. Inside of 13 left in regulation. Brown bouncing out, back in, and will it be denied? Just barely. Down to the one, first and goal, Oklahoma. Not many snaps, but he's featured on this series. In the eye on first and goal, Brown left side, he's in. Oklahoma takes the lead. They keep it on the ground. Tight end in front of Brown. Now they shift. And they get Murray in the backfield. Instead, Bradford back of the end zone deflected. And it was available for Malcolm Kelly.
Yeah, knocked away by Van. Approach here to combat this spread offense. 2nd and 10 for Daniel and the Tigers, trailing by 5. Will they give it? Yes, and they'll lose it. Macklin lost it. Lofton's got it. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Poor exchange. And it will cost them 6 and potentially 8. Brown's in the backfield. Out of the gun, it's knocked away as they went for the tight end, Jermaine Gresham. It's still Earl Goldsmith. They join Daniel. Over the middle, it's available, and it's Alexander. Breaking a tackle, gets a block, and he's got a first down. Inside the 45, Denario Alexander. They're facing in Oklahoma. Sideline to sideline, these guys can move. One of the best defensive units in the nation. Daniel in trouble and on his way down. English, 2nd sack of the game, 8th of the year. Another big play like he had with Alexander. Needs time. They'll wash him down, so he does have a pocket. It'll be a dump off. And not much available across the 45 for Earl Goldsmith. Game on the line right now. 3rd and 5. Can Mizzou get the football back? They pick up the blitz. And out in the flat, Finley won't get there. Made the grab, but a good recovery over there by Kenny left for Missouri. Daniel has it deflected and intercepted. Picked off after the deflection. Nick Harris on the takeaway, and that'll do it for the Tigers. Pressure on the quarterback, and they've gotten the turnovers here that have helped them immensely.
On 3rd down, Brown breaks the tackle inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Here, 91-20 coming in tonight. The amazing point, as that's blocked away. It's been that kind of night for Kansas. If Missouri holds up their end of the bargain, it could be for the Big 12 North title.
Border War is going to be played in Kansas City this year at Arrowhead Stadium.
Daniel with only a 3-man rush. Man, Jared Perry will take it back inside for a first down. Stops the clock inside the 35.
The confidence, we actually heard the confidence that they had, but no one really knew about that and what that was actually going to turn out to be. And there was definitely some confident football teams up in the north. And
the Buffaloes. That's a nice story. Dan Hawkins with his son Cody. Little slip under, but Rucker trapped. And does he take a man for a ride? Lewis Baker is a tough customer. And Rucker almost took him into the end zone, and they will give him a touchdown. I thought he was down at about the 1. That's a gift if they gave it to him.
I didn't see that, but Rucker, yeah, he's trying to do the lobbying.
12 seconds left.
It's going to be over.
Yeah, there's some people that were still watching for that one.
Yeah.
One snap, and it's over. So Sam Bradford, the difference in the first half. And then